We have got that coming out. So give it to him. He find your problem.
Good afternoon, sir. First of all, we are really proud to have you here and it is a very good opportunity for us. So coming on starting point, as you know, India has a coastal line of 11,000 kilometers, contributing to of coastal 11,098.81 kilometers of coastal line India has.
This is right line. If you put it, it's 155.
Oh yeah. And we find there is a little bit of dirt in primitive hands when it comes to technology for the ocean. So salt of making seagull and coincidentally we come from a coastal town. So it is also very dear to us. So yes, as we can see, this is seagull. Welcome seagull everyone. Here it is an app dedicated to people, especially fishermen who are very related to going into the ocean and dealing with the uncertainties of the ocean. So this app is a one-stop tool that would help them to be safe and better optimize their business. Yeah. So whenever we go to the ocean, there is a lot of uncertainty. So for that, if you get into any trouble or you need any help, we have whenever you click this button, kind of location of your trail of your location, you start going to the security center where help can reach you. Moving and we also, as India is also home to a lot of culture, so the app is completely functional with 22 different languages and to serve on there. And yes, that actually is an application of ISRO.
And you will discuss further.
Yes.
ISRO also we are using apps.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Better you could have not
Yes.
So you take one group photo first with the committee members.
Yeah.
And then we can go.
So what is this?
Good afternoon, sir. We have made a solid fuel rocket.
Solid fuel rocket?
Yes, sir.
Where you had the solid propellant?
Yes, sir. So for that we don't have the permission here for the fuel testing, sir. We have made sir. So in this there is a coaxial airframe of aluminum. So there are two ports there, inner port and outer port. We have made a stand for this. So we have made a stand for this.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. So yes, madam.
you can basically hear to the music of the stage. But you cannot see and listen to the
For detection, we have used for detection we have used HD65 visual overlay. To scan the arena, we use YOLO. So here green spots are the safest spot and red spot are for obstacle detection. It finds the safest spot and lands safely on the. So this is the shortest path and it lands safely. My name is Samruddhi and I am in my team. A model. Not really pure, but to predict the glacier melting effect on river flow. So as you know that glaciers are melting rapidly these days, and our model basically helps all of the low-lying areas and the areas that are in the northern region to kind of have a heads up to evacuate and to not get into the flood. So we also have a demo. This is a very low Ishita.
Now we stand for prayer.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
सह्याद्रीचा सिंह गर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा
दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा
जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा
काळ्या छातीवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी
शिजला
निधळाच्या घामाने भिजला
देश गौरवासाठी झिजला
दिल्लीचेही दस्तरानी तो महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा
அகர முதல எழுத்தெல்லாம் ஆதி பகவன் முதற்றே உலகு
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென நிகழ்வரத கண்டனில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும்
Nandri. Please take your seats. I now request our President of the Managing Committee, Rajashri Nagarajan, to welcome the August gathering.
அனைவருக்கும் இனிய மாலை வணக்கம். பாரத ரத்னா டாக்டர் APJ அப்துல் கலாம் ஐயா அவர்களின் பிறந்த நாள் விழாவினை தலைமை ஏற்று கொண்டாடுவதற்காக வருகை புரிந்திருக்கும் இந்திய விண்வெளி ஆராய்ச்சி மையத்தின் தலைவர் டாக்டர் V.நாராயணன் ஐயா அவர்களை நவி மும்பை தமிழ்ச்சங்கத்தின் நிர்வாக குழு மற்றும் அறங்காவலர் குழுவின் சார்பாக வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்பதில் பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறோம். On behalf of Navi Mumbai Tamil Sangam, we are honored to welcome Dr. Bhagavat, Chairman, Navi Mumbai Science Foundation, and Dr. Rajarajan, Vice Chairman of NMSF. We have great pleasure to welcome our Navi Mumbai Vashi Police Inspector, Senior Inspector, Mr. Sashikant Chandurkar ji. Namaste. We welcome Navi Mumbai College students and municipal school students, principals and teachers on behalf of our Navi Mumbai Tamil Sangam. Navi Mumbai Tamil Sangathin உறுப்பினர்கள், அவர்கள் குடும்பத்தினர், விஞ்ஞானிகள் மற்றும் பொதுமக்களை நவி மும்பை தமிழ்ச்சங்கத்தின் அறங்காவலர் குழு மற்றும் நிர்வாக குழுவின் சார்பில் வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்பதில் பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறோம். We welcome all guests from ISRO Mumbai, Mr. Murugan sir, ISRO Trivandrum, and Mr. Jayant Kadilkar ji. We welcome you all with our great pleasure on behalf of Navi Mumbai Tamil Sangam sir. Mr. Jayant Kadilkar ji, you can just stand and people can see you. He's worked many projects for DRDO and he is the chairman of Chamber of Commerce, Navi Mumbai. இப்பொழுது நவி மும்பை தமிழ்ச்சங்கம் பற்றிய ஒரு சிறிய அறிமுகம். 1976ஆம் ஆண்டு சில தமிழ் ஆர்வலர்களால் தொடங்கப்பட்ட இச்சங்கம் அடுத்த ஆண்டு 2026இல் தனது பொன் விழாவினை கொண்டாட இருக்கிறது. நமது நவி மும்பை தமிழ்ச்சங்கம் கல்வி, இலக்கியம் மற்றும் கலைக்கான பணிகளை செவ்வனே செய்து வருகிறது. மராட்டிய மண்ணில் தமிழ் பயிலும் மாணவர்களுக்காக 1ஆம் வகுப்பு முதல் 12ஆம் வகுப்பு வரை தமிழ்நாடு அரசு பாடநூல் நிறுவனத்திடமிருந்து தமிழ் பாடப்புத்தகங்களை நன்கொடையாக பெற்று நமது சங்க செலவில் போக்குவரத்து செலவு செய்து இங்குள்ள பள்ளிகளுக்கு வழங்கி வருகிறது. மேலும் பிரபல பட்டிமன்ற நடுவர்களை அழைத்து பட்டிமன்றங்கள், சொற்பொழிவுகள், கருத்தரங்கங்கள், புத்தக வெளியீட்டு விழாக்கள் என்று இலக்கிய சேவையும் செய்து வருகிறோம். மகளிர் தின விழா, இலவச மருத்துவ முகாம், இளைஞர் கலைத்திறன் ஊக்குவிப்பு விழா, மாற்றுத்திறனாளிகள் தினம், முதியோர் தினம் முதலியவைகளையும் ஆண்டுதோறும் கொண்டாடி வருகிறோம். மராட்டிய மாநிலத்திலேயே முதல் முறையாக தமிழ் மும்மூர்த்திகளின் படைப்புகளை போற்றும் வகையில் மும்பை நவி மும்பையை சேர்ந்த இசைப்பள்ளி மாணவ மாணவிகள் வழங்கும் தமிழ் இசை ஆராதனை என்ற தனித்துவமான இசை விழாவை ஆண்டுதோறும் கொண்டாடி வருகிறோம். இது தவிர கண்ணதாசன் பிறந்தநாள் விழா, டாக்டர் APJ அப்துல் கலாம் பிறந்தநாள் விழா, பொங்கல் அறுசுவை விருந்து, தமிழ் புத்தாண்டு, சுதந்திர தின விழா, குடியரசு தின விழா, திருவள்ளுவர் தினம், திருக்குறள் ஒப்பித்தல் போற்றி, நாட்டுப்பற்று நடன திருவிழா, பாரதியார் பிறந்தநாள் விழா போட்டிகள் என்று ஆண்டுதோறும் நமது தமிழ்ச்சங்கத்தில் கொண்டாடி வருகிறோம். நமது சங்கத்தில் இலவச தமிழ் வகுப்புகள் கடந்த 15 ஆண்டுகளுக்கும் மேலாக நடந்து வருகிறது. தமிழக அரசின் தமிழ் இணைய கல்விக் கழகத்தின் தொடர்பு மையமாகவும் நமது நவி மும்பை தமிழ்ச்சங்கம் விளங்கி வருகிறது. இதன் மூலம் ஆண்டுதோறும் 40லிருந்து 45 மாணவர்கள் தேர்வு எழுதி தமிழக அரசின் சான்றிதழ் பெறுகின்றனர். குறிப்பாக தமிழை தாய்மொழியாக கொள்ளாதவர்களும் இந்த தேர்வில் சான்றிதழ் பெறுகின்றனர் என்பது சிறப்பு அம்சமாகும். இது தவிர பரதநாட்டியம் வகுப்பு, மிருதங்கம் வகுப்பு, யோகா வகுப்பு, கராத்தே வகுப்பு, கர்நாடக இசை வகுப்பு மற்றும் தற்காப்பு கலை என்கிற மார்ஷியல் ஆர்ட்ஸ் வகுப்புகளும் நமது தமிழ்ச்சங்கத்தில் நடைபெற்று வருகிறது. நவி மும்பை தமிழ்ச்சங்கத்தின் சார்பில் மீண்டும் ஒருமுறை பாரத ரத்னா டாக்டர் அப்துல் கலாம் அவர்களின் பிறந்தநாள் கொண்டாட்டத்திற்கு வருகை புரிந்திருக்கும் அனைவரையும் வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறோம். இன்றைய முதன்மை விருந்தினர் டாக்டர் நாராயணன் ஐயா அவர்களை அறிமுகம் செய்த டில்லி தமிழ்ச்சங்கத்தின் பொதுச் செயலாளர் திரு முகுந்தன் ஐயா அவர்களுக்கு இந்த தருணத்தில் மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். இன்றைய இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை கண்டிப்பாக விண்வெளியில் இருக்கும் டாக்டர் அப்துல் கலாம் அவர்கள் மனதார வாழ்த்தி மகிழ்ச்சி அடைவார் என்பது கண்டிப்பாக நிச்சயமான ஒரு உண்மை. நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
And now we switch over slightly for a few minutes in English so that the children who are come here, they'll be able to benefit. We are moving to the next part of the function, namely felicitation. Before that, I would like to say Dr. Kalam was passionate about two things. One was scientific advancement, another was development of youth. We celebrate today as Youth Talent Promotion Day. You would have seen in the notice also, this is Youth Talent Promotion Day. And to celebrate that, we are having two individuals who are the greatest minds in science and technology. When I think in terms of Dr. V. Narayanan, Chairman of Indian Space Research Organization, his profile reminds me of a very famous Tirukkural. You all must have heard about Tirukkural, isn't it? Tiruvalur has mentioned, Ayyathin Ningi Telindarku, which means one who has discovered everything beyond doubt through research. Ayyathin Ningi Telindarku, Vayyathin Vanam Naniyadu Udaithu. For such people, sky is closer than the earth. So this fits in very much for Dr. V. Narayanan, because for the past 4 decades, he has been closer to the sky than to the earth. And he has served in Indian Space Research Organization in various missions. You must all have heard about Chandrayaan 1, 2, 3. You must have heard about Mangalyaan. In all those things, his specialization in cryptography and propulsion, they have been very, very useful. And right now, he is also the recipient of the topmost honor for space leadership, GP Birla Memorial Award 2025. To say in one word, to say in one sentence, they say the term propulsion refers to driving force. I would simply say that Dr. V. Narayanan is the propulsion force for ISRO as far as India is concerned. Now I request our chairperson, Mr. Egambaram sir, and President Rajashri Nagarajan to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. V. Narayanan. Sir. Thank you, sir, for accepting our felicitation. Thanks to Rajashri and Egambaram, sir, for doing the honors. Next, we go to Dr. A.M. Bhagavat. Friends, today we have in our midst a veteran scientist who retired from BARC, and after his retirement, people normally relax. But he has taken up Abdul Kalam's mission of promoting scientific spirit among the youth, and he has been conducting so many workshops, encouraging children to take up for exams. So we are really honored to have Dr. Bhagavat with us. Subsequently, he will be saying a few words about his Navi Mumbai Science Foundation. I now request Egambaram sir to felicitate Vice Chairman of Navi Mumbai Science Foundation, Dr. Rajarajan. Please go, sir. You go, please. Yes, Dr. Rajarajan, Vice Chairman. See, the children in municipal schools may be familiar with these two gentlemen because they go to all municipal schools and take it as a mission to see that children understand science beyond the classroom. Please. Dr. Sir Egambaram sir, please felicitate Dr. Rajarajan. Sir. We are missing our Navi Mumbai Municipal Commissioner who was to be here but he has not yet come. Maybe he'll walk in sometime later. We wish to honor Senior Inspector of Vashi Police Station, Mr. Shashikant Chandrokar, if he is here. Shashikant ji is here. He may join us later. Okay. Now we invite a person from ISRO again, but not from Bangalore. He is from Trivandrum, Dr. Murugan. Yes, Murugan. He is a senior scientist. Murugan sir? He has not yet come. Okay, okay, sorry. We'll felicitate him in absence. Okay, thank you. Now we request Dr. Bhagavat to say a few words about Navi Mumbai Science Foundation.
Good evening. Before proceeding further with my welcome address, I wish to say a few words in response to the honor bestowed on me a few minutes ago. I am truly taken by surprise and am deeply humbled by this unexpected honor coming my way from such a distinguished dignitary. I honestly did not know about it till day before yesterday. To be honored in this way on a wonderful day when Tamil Sangam Vashi is celebrating the birth anniversary of late President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and by such an eminent personality like V. Narayanan, Chairman, Indian Space Research Organization, it is certainly overwhelming. I accept this honor with gratitude, not as a personal recognition alone, but of all those who have toiled with me on the platform provided by Navi Mumbai Science Foundation since the year 2007. The blessings of the citizens of Navi Mumbai to have a significant share in it, as they have kept my spirits high in times of difficulty. Hereafter, I may admit that this day, in the 87th year of my life, will be the most scintillating day, surpassing everything else that made my life worth living. Thank you, sir, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all others in the hall for being witness to this occasion. Now, briefly summarizing what I wanted to say as part of my welcome speech. Good evening, Vadakkam. That is the only word. That is the only word in Tamil which I know. Sorry for that. Respected dignitaries on the dais, there is today's most sought after chief guest, Honorable Dr. V. Narayanan, Chairman, Indian Space Research Organization and Secretary, Department of Space, Government of India. Honorable Trustee of Tamil Sangam, Shri S. Ehambaram, Honorable President of Tamil Sangam, Srimati Rajashri Narayan, dignitaries of the dais, there is members of Tamil Sangam, Navi Mumbai Science Foundation, NMMC teachers and invitees, and finally, the younger generation of students. A very good evening once again to one and all present over here today. On behalf of Navi Mumbai Science Foundation and Tamil Sangam Vashi, it is indeed my pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to you all present here today. This occasion has its own built-in aura, as we have assembled here to honor a great scientist cum technologist of India, who is none other than Dr. V. Narayanan. As mentioned earlier, he is presently leading India's Space Department and guiding its activities with all the personal skills at his command. By now, he has already carved a niche for himself on science and technology canvas of India, and that too in a field that fills the space between ground and the sky. For him, the so-called Lakshman Rekhas do not exist. And there is one, and if there is one, he knows how to wipe it out. Its best example being Mission Chandrayaan-2 did not succeed, while Chandrayaan-3 did succeed. Moving forward, let me give you a brief overview of the scientific activities of Navi Mumbai Science Foundation and then say a few words about today's event. I have cut short my speech for want of time. Just wish to say that Navi Mumbai Science Foundation plans scientific activities that mostly involve students in the age group of 10 to 20 years, which are the most formative years in the life of any individual. In today's context of the several activities we conduct, the one which stands out is Vikram Sarabhai Essay Comes Elocution Competition. This stands out significantly. It was introduced in the year 2019-20, the birth centenary year of late Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, and is designed for students of junior colleges. Under this heading, essays are invited on a new topic each year. The topics chosen in the recent past are given here. I'll just read some of them. The topics which were handled in the recent past. 1. Life in a space colony, future of mankind. The next was recycling technologies, a must for survival in space. The third, a journey into the realm of microgravity. Fourth, tools available to explore, study the universe. This was the topic last year. And for the current year, the topic is a journey from Aryabhata to Chandrayaan-3 and its technological benefits to India and the globe. These headings speak volumes about the quality of the program. A bit later, we are going to have prize distribution for the winners of the last year's essay competition, and followed by a gist of the contents of the top 3 essays. Now, moving forward, I now request Dr. Rajarajan to present a flower bouquet to our dignitary and honor him. Dr. Rajarajan.
Now, Mr. Rajarajan will felicitate Yegambaram sir and Rajashri on behalf of Navi Mumbai Science Foundation. You can come here. Rajashri. Dr. Rajarajan will felicitate Rajashri Narayanan. Rajashri. Now we move on to the youth part of the program. We have 3 speakers who are going to deliver speeches. First, regarding Abdul Kalam's book, Wings of Fire, Darshini Venkateshan will say a few words. Followed by Atharva Mukund, who will talk about Turning Point. Then we have a short speech by the prize winner in the essay competition, Riddhi Jariwala, about her essay. So 3 quick speeches will follow one after the other. First we have Darshini Venkatesan. She'll be speaking in Tamil. If possible, I'll condense and tell you the essence in the end.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். நமது இந்தியாவின் 11வது குடியரசுத் தலைவராக இருந்த டாக்டர் APJ அப்துல் கலாம் ஐயா அவர்கள் தன்னுடைய இளமை காலம் உயர் படிப்பு, விமானம் மற்றும் தான் கனவு என்று இருந்து விதிவசத்தால் மாறி விஞ்ஞானி ஆனது மற்றும் அதில் தனக்கு கிடைத்த அனுபவங்கள் அனைத்தையும் வாழ்க்கை வரலாறாக தனது சக ஊழியரான அருண் திவாரி உதவியுடன் அக்னி சிறகுகள் என்ற புத்தகத்தை எழுதியிருக்கிறார். இதில் முதலாவதாக இளமை காலம். ராமேஸ்வரத்தில் ஜெயினுலாப்தீன் ஆஷியாமா தம்பதியினருக்கு மகனாக பிறந்தவர்தான் நம் கலாம். நடுத்தர வசதி குடும்பத்தில் இருந்த கலாமுக்கு படிக்க பணம் சிரமமாகவே இருந்தது. கலாமும் சரி அவரது அப்பாவும் சரி மற்ற சமுதாயத்தினருடன் ரொம்ப இணக்கமாக இருந்திருக்கிறார்கள். அத்தோடு இவர்கள் இருந்த பகுதியில் இந்து முஸ்லிம் சமுதாயத்தினர் மிகவும் நெருக்கமாக இருந்திருக்கிறார்கள். ராமேஸ்வரத்தில் இந்து முஸ்லிம் சமுதாயத்தினர் ஒற்றுமை போல இவர் மேற்படிப்புக்கு போன இடத்தில் இல்லை. கலாமின் தந்தையும் ராமேஸ்வரம் கோவிலின் தலைமை குருக்குழுமான பஷி லக்ஷ்மண சாஸ்திரியும் நெருங்கிய நண்பர்கள். இதே போல அவர்கள் மகன்களும் நெருங்கிய நண்பர்கள். ஒரு வகுப்பில் இவர்கள் ஒரு ஆசிரியர் வருகிறார். அப்போது கலாம் ஐயா முஸ்லிம் அடையாளத்துடனும் சாஸ்திரி மகன் இந்து அடையாளத்துடனும் இருந்ததை பார்த்து அவர் சமூக அந்தஸ்துப்படி கலாம் ஐயாவை கடைசி இருக்கையில் சென்று அமர வைக்கிறார். இந்த சமயத்தில் சாஸ்திரி மகன் கண்ணீர் விட்டு அழுத காட்சி தன் கண்ணை விட்டு மறையவில்லை என்று குறிப்பிட்டிருக்கிறார். இதன் பிறகு லக்ஷ்மண சாஸ்திரி பள்ளிக்கு வந்து குழந்தைகள் மனதில் இது போன்ற சமூக மத வேற்றுமைகளை புகுத்தாதீர்கள் என்று ஆசிரியரை கண்டித்து பிறகு அவர் மன்னிப்பு கேட்டுள்ளார். மற்றும் விமானப்படை பாதுகாப்பு அமைச்சக தொழில்நுட்ப பிரிவு படிப்பு முடிந்ததும் 2 இடத்தில் கலாமிற்கு நேர்முக தேர்வு வாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கிறது. ஒன்று விமானப்படை, இன்னொன்று பாதுகாப்பு அமைச்சகத்தின் தொழில்நுட்ப பிரிவு. இதற்காக டெல்லி பயணம் செய்கிறார். பாதுகாப்பு அமைச்சகத்தின் நேர்முக தேர்வில் அவரின் திறமைக்கு சவால் விடும் வகைகளில் கேள்விகள் இல்லை. ஆனாலும் நேர்முக தேர்வை சிறப்பாக செய்கிறார். இதை முடித்து ட்ரோன் விமானப்படை நேர்முக தேர்வுக்கு செல்லும் கலாம் களைப்பு மற்றும் பதட்டத்தால் தேர்வாக முடியவில்லை. ஏமாற்றத்தால் உடைந்த போன கலாம் ஐயா இனி என்ன செய்ய போகிறோம் என்று குழப்பத்தில் ஆழ்ந்து விடுகிறார். பின் கங்கையில் குளித்து மன நிம்மதி தேடி ரிஷிகேஷ் செல்லும் கலாம் ஐயா அங்கே ஒரு ரிஷியின் கருத்துக்களை மற்றும் ஆலோசனைகளை மனத்தெளிவு பெறுகிறார். தான் அங்கே உள்ளே நுழைந்ததுமே உடலில் ஒரு அதிர்வு ஏற்பட்டதாக கூறுகிறார். என்னதான் கலாம் ஐயா முஸ்லிமாக இருந்தாலும் பெரும்பாலான இடங்களில் இந்து மத குறிப்புகளை மேற்கோள் காட்டியுள்ளார். தன்னை எந்த மதத்தின் நபராகவும் முன்னிறுத்தாமல் புத்தகம் முழுவதும் சம்பவங்கள் கூறி வருவது உண்மையில் மிகப்பெரிய விஷயம். அடுத்தது, கலாம் ஐயாவுக்கு விமானம் ஓட்ட முடியாமல் போய்விட்டதே என்று ஏமாற்றம் இருந்தும் இங்கு விமானத்தை உருவாக்கும் பணி கிடைப்பதால் ஆறுதல் அடைகிறார். இவருடைய சம்பளம் 250 ரூபாய். கலாம் ஐயா பின்னால் குடியரசுத் தலைவர் ஆனதும் போர்ஜெட் விமானத்தில் பயணித்தார். இவ்வாறு பயணித்த முதல் இந்திய குடியரசுத் தலைவரும் இவரே. விமான தயாரிப்பில் ஈடுபட்டு அதில் சில காலம் சென்ற பிறகு இந்திய விண்வெளி ஆய்வு கூடம், அதாவது ISROவில் இருந்து ராக்கெட் இன்ஜினியர் பொறுப்பிற்கு அழைப்பு வருகிறது. இங்கு லக்ஷ்மண சாஸ்திரி கீதையில் மேற்கோள் காட்டியதை நினைவு கொள்கிறார். வெற்றி பெற வேண்டும் என்று பதட்டம் இல்லாமல் இருப்பதுதான் வெற்றி பெறுவதற்கான சிறந்த வழி என்பதை நினைவுபடுத்திக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார். அடுத்ததாக டாக்டர் விக்ரம் சாராபாய், இவரை உதாரணமாக பல இடங்களில் குறிப்பிட்டிருக்கிறார். மற்றும் பேராசிரியர் MGK மேனன், அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் அணுசக்தி கமிஷன் துணை செயலாளர் சரஃப் ஆகிய மூவரும் தான் நேர்காணல் செய்து இருக்கிறார்கள். இந்த பணி வாய்ப்பு அவ்வளவு எளிதில் கிடைக்காத வராது வந்த மாமணி என்று கூறுகிறார் கலாம் ஐயா. மற்றும் முதல் சுதேசி செயற்கைக்கோள் SLV செயற்கைக்கோள் தயாரிப்பில் அனைவரும் கடுமையாக பயன்புரிகிறார்கள். செயற்கைக்கோள் தயாராகி 10 ஆகஸ்ட் 1979 மேலெழுந்து 4வது கட்டத்தில் செல்லும் போது தொழில்நுட்ப கோளாறால் கடலில் வீழ்ந்து விடுகிறது. இதனால் விரக்தியின் எல்லைக்கே சென்ற கலாம் ஐயா தான் கால்கள் மறந்து விட்டன, உடல் பலம் முழுமையும் இழந்து விட்டதாக கூறுகிறார். உண்மையில் படிக்கும் நமக்கு இவரின் மனநிலைமை புரிந்து கொள்ள முடிகிறது. பின் மறுபடியும் போராட்டம், மன உளைச்சல்கள், மற்றவர்களின் பரிகாசம், நெருக்கடி தொடர்கிறது. பல முயற்சிகளுக்கு பிறகு 1980 ஜூலை 18 இந்தியாவின் முதல் சுதேசி செயற்கைக்கோள் வெற்றிகரமாக விண்ணில் பாய்கிறது. 20 வருட போராட்டம் முடிவிற்கு வந்தது. இதில் கலாம் ஐயா சந்தோஷம் நாமே அடைவது போல இருக்கிறது. உற்சாக வெள்ளம் கரை புரண்டோட கலாம் ஐயா சகாக்கள் கலாமை தங்கள் தோளில் தூக்கி வைத்து ஊர்வலமாக வருகின்றனர். தேசமே எதிர்பார்க்கும் ஒரு முயற்சியில் மற்றும் பொறுப்பில் உள்ளவர் வெற்றி பெற்றால் அவரின் மனநிலைமையை யாராலும் விளக்க முடியாது. அடுத்ததாக DRDO. இந்த நிலையில் DRDO டிஃபென்ஸ் ரிசர்ச் அண்ட் டெவலப்மெண்ட் ஆர்கனைசேஷன் என்ற அமைப்பில் சேரக்கூறி கலாம் ஐயாவுக்கு அழைப்பு வருகிறது. ISROவில் இருந்து நடந்த சம்பவங்களால் என்ன செய்வது என்று குழப்பத்தில் இருந்த பின் அவர் அழைப்பை ஏற்று DRDO செல்வதாக முடிவு செய்கிறார். இஸ்ரோவில் கலாம் ஐயா விடுவிக்க தாமதமானாலும் பின்னர் இங்கு இணைகிறார். DRDOவில் இணைந்த பிறகு இங்கு உள்ளவர்களை புரிந்து கொள்ள அவருக்கு பிரச்சனைகள் அறிந்து கொள்கிறார். இதற்கு சில காலம் எடுக்கிறது. அடுத்து பணியாக பிருத்வி ஏவுகணை ஆரம்பமாகிறது. இளைஞர்களின் முக்கியத்துவம், இளைஞர்கள் தேவை என்பதை உணர்ந்த அவர் இதில் பங்கு பெற வைத்து இளைஞர்களை அனுபவம் பெற்றவர்களின் தலைமையில் துடிப்பான இளமையையும் இணைத்து உற்சாகமாக பணியாற்றுகிறார். இங்கும் மூத்த அதிகாரிகளிடம் எதிர்ப்பை சம்பாதிக்கிறார். மற்றும் பிருத்வியின் வெற்றியில் உலக நாடுகள் அதிர்ந்து விடுகின்றனர். சுதேசி ஏவுகணையான பிருத்வியின் வெற்றி பல நாடுகளுக்கு கலக்கத்தை ஏற்படுத்துகிறது. இது குறித்த தகவல்கள் நமக்கு இந்தியனாக மிகவும் பெருமை அடைகிறது. இடையில் பிரதமர் இந்திரா காந்தி ஆய்வு கூடத்திற்கு வந்தது, அவர் கொலையான சம்பவம் மற்றும் ஊரடங்கு நிலை பற்றி எல்லாம் குறிப்பிட்டு இருக்கிறார். இவருக்கு பின் வந்த ராஜீவ் காந்தியும் தங்களுக்கு பெருமளவில் ஊக்கம் கொடுத்ததாகவும் பல விஷயங்களில் தமக்கு உறுதுணையாக இருந்ததை பற்றியும் கூறுகிறார். SLV-3 வெற்றியால் அப்போதைய பிரதமர் இந்திரா காந்தியை பார்க்க செல்ல வேண்டும் என்று இவரது அதிகாரி அதாவது சதீஷ் தவான் கூறியதும் தான் கவனிக்கிறார். தான் சுமாரான உடையும் செருப்பும் அணிந்து இருப்பதை. பிரதமரை பார்க்க செல்லும் போது எப்படி செல்வது என்ற தன் சங்கட்டத்தை வெளிப்படுத்துகிறார். அதற்கு அவரது உயரதிகாரி, நீங்கள் வெற்றி என்னும் அழகிய உடையை அணிந்திருக்கிறீர்கள், அதனால் கவலை வேண்டாம் என்று கூறுகிறார். அக்னி தயாரிப்பும் பிரம்மாண்டமும். இதன் பிறகு பெரிய பணியான அக்னி ஏவுகணை தயாரிப்பில் இவரது குழு ஈடுபட்டுள்ளது. 500 விஞ்ஞானிகள் இதில் ஈடுபட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். படிக்கும் போதே நமக்கு எப்படி இதெல்லாம் செய்திருப்பார்கள் என்று, அனைத்தையும் எப்படி ஒருங்கிணைத்திருப்பார்கள் என்று ஆச்சரியம் வராமலே போகாது. பாதுகாப்பு அமைச்சரான KR நாராயணன் கலாமுக்கு மிகவும் ஆதரவாக இருந்திருக்கிறார். கலாம் ஐயா தன் பணியை மிகவும் காதலித்திருக்கிறார். குடும்பம் என்று வந்தால் தனிப்பட்ட பணிகள் காரணமாக தன்னால் பணியில் முழுமையாக நேர்மையாக நடந்து கொள்ள முடியாது போகும் என்று கருதி இருக்கிறார். இதன் காரணமாகவோ என்னவோ திருமணமே செய்து கொள்ளவில்லை. ஓகே மேம், ஷூர். அடுத்ததாக மேற்கு ஜெர்மனியின் உதவியுடன் இந்த ஏவுகணையை தயாரித்து இருப்பதாக மற்ற நாடுகள் குற்றம் சாட்டுகின்றன. இந்த சுதேசி ஏவுகணை என்பதை யாரும் நம்ப தயாராக இல்லை. கலாம் ஐயா வெல்பஸ் தீவில் 4 மாதம் இருந்தபோது இந்த தொழில்நுட்ப தகவல்களை திருடிவிட்டதாக அமெரிக்கா சென்சபை மேற்கிந்திய ஊடகங்கள் கூறுகின்றனர். இதற்கு கலாம் ஐயா, நான் அங்கு சென்றபோது இந்த தொழில்நுட்பமே வரவில்லை என்று குறிப்பிட்டிருக்கிறார். கலாம் ஐயா சோதனையில் ஈடுபட்டு இருந்த போது திரைப்படங்களில் வருவது போல உடன் பணியாற்றிய ஒரு சகாவின் வேர்வை துளி அமிலத்தில் ஆசிட் விழுந்ததால் வெடி விபத்து ஏற்பட்டு உயிர் தப்பியதை கூறுகிறார். இதில் தீக்காயம் ஏற்பட்டவர்களுக்கு மருத்துவமனையில் சேர்க்க படுக்கை வசதி கூட இல்லை. இவ்வளவு முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்த பணியில் இருக்கும் நபருக்கு எப்படி வசதி கொடுக்கப்படாமல் இருந்தது என்று ஆச்சரியமாக இருக்கிறது. கொடுத்ததை இவர் வேண்டாம் என்று கூறிவிட்டாரா என்பதும் புரியவில்லை. இந்த புத்தகம் எளிமையாக இருக்கிறது என்று கூற முடியாது. காரணம், நமக்கு பல விஷயங்கள் புரியாது. ஆனால் துவக்க காலத்தில் ஒவ்வொருவரும் எவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்பட்டு இருக்கிறார்கள் என்பதை நாம் நிச்சயம் தெரிந்து கொள்ளலாம். அத்தோடு இன்னும் செயற்கைக்கோள் ஏவுகணை எல்லாம் மக்கள் வரிப்பணத்தை வீணடிக்கும் செயல். மக்கள் பசியால் சாகும்போது இதெல்லாம் அவசியமா என்று கேட்பவர்கள் அவசியம் படிக்க வேண்டிய புத்தகம் இது. நம் நாட்டின் பாதுகாப்பின் பின்னால் எந்த ஏவுகணைகள் பயன்படும், நாம் பயன்படுத்தும் ஒவ்வொரு வசதியின் பின்பும் இது போல ஒரு செயற்கைக்கோளின் பணியும் உள்ளது என்பதை உணர வேண்டும். அப்துல் கலாம் ஐயா தங்களால் இந்தியா பெருமை அடைந்தது, தமிழர்கள் பெருமை அடைந்தோம். தங்களின் உழைப்பை, நாட்டிற்கு தாங்கள் ஆற்றிய நற்பணியை இந்த உலகம் உள்ளவரை நினைவு கூறும் என்பதில் எந்த சந்தேகமும் இல்லை. நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
We thank Darshini Venkatesan for summarizing the book Wings of Fire. For the benefit of the children, I will just summarize saying she listed out all the struggles faced by Dr. Kalam and how he overcame the same. Now we request Mr. Atharva Mukund to give a very brief talk on the same book, and that is titled as Turning Point.
இனிய மாலை வணக்கம். நமது பிறப்பு ஒரு சம்பவமாக இருக்கலாம், ஆனால் இறப்பு ஒரு சரித்திரமாக இருக்க வேண்டும். இது கேட்கும் போதே நமக்கு புல்லரிக்கிறது தானே. இதை சொன்னவருக்கு எப்படி இருந்திருக்கும்? ஆனால் இதுதான் உண்மை. இந்த வார்த்தைக்கு ஏற்றுவர் தன் வாழ்க்கையை ஒரு சரித்திரமாகி மாற்றி வாழ்ந்து மறைந்தவர் தான் நமது முன்னாள் குடியரசுத் தலைவரும் இந்தியாவின் ஏவுகணை தொழில்நுட்பத்தின் தந்தையுமான டாக்டர் APJ அப்துல் கலாம் அவர்கள். இந்தியாவின் தென்குடி பகுதிகளில் ஒன்றான ராமேஸ்வரத்தில் பிறந்து அணு விஞ்ஞானியாகவும் நாட்டின் முதல் குடிமகனாகவும் உலக நாடுகளில் தடம் பதித்தவர் APJ அப்துல் கலாம் அவர்கள். இதற்கு முன்பும் இவரது மறைவுக்கு பிறகும் நாம் இப்படி ஒருவரை சந்திக்கவில்லை. விண்வெளி துறையில் சாதிக்க முயன்று இரவு பகலாக உழைத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் விஞ்ஞானிகளுக்கு மத்தியில் இந்தியா சாதனை மகுடத்தை ஏற்கும் என்றும் அதற்கு ஒரே ஒரு வழி என்ன என்றால் இளைஞர் பட்டாளத்தை நல்வழி காட்டி தன்மையப்படுத்திய தன்னிகரில்லா தலைமை அவர். மாணவர் பருவத்திலேயே நல்ல கருத்துக்களை விதைத்தால்தான் மகத்தான மாணவர் சக்தியை நாட்டின் நலனுக்கு பயன்படுத்த முடியும் என்று உணர்ந்த சிந்தனையாளர். தான் எத்தனை உரைத்துக்கு சென்றாலும் ஒருபோதும் தலைகணத்துக்கு இடம் கொடுத்ததில்லை. ஒரு முறையும் ஆணவத்தோடும் அணுகியதில்லை. இவை எல்லாம் தான் கலாம் அவர்களின் பொன்குணங்கள். அவர்களுடைய வாழ்க்கை வரலாறான அக்னி சிறகுகள் என்கின்ற இந்த புத்தகம் திருப்புமுனை என்கின்ற இந்த புத்தகத்தோடு ஆரம்பிக்கிறது. முதல்வரான அறிமுக மாற்றத்தின் தொடக்கம். ஒரு பிரதமரின் அறிவியல் ஆலோசகராக பதவியில் விட்டு விலகி அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டியில் கற்பித்தல் பணிக்கு திரும்பிய போதே அப்போது இருக்கிற பிரதமர் அடல் பிஹாரி வாஜ்பாய் அவர்களிடமிருந்து ஒரு தொலைபேசி அழைப்பு அவருடைய வாழ்க்கையை முற்றிலும் மாற்றியது. அதுவே அவர் 2002 இந்தியாவின் 11வது குடியரசுத் தலைவராக பொறுப்பேற்க காரணமான ஒரு மாபெரும் திருப்புமுனையாகவும் அது சென்றது. இந்த புத்தகம் ஒரு அரசியல் நினைவு குறிப்பு அல்ல. இது ஒரு விஞ்ஞானி மற்றும் ஆசிரியரின் பார்வையில் நாட்டின் உயரிய பதவியின் கடமைகளின் இந்தியாவின் வல்லரசு ஆக்கும் சவால்களையும் விவரிக்கிறது. திருப்புமுனைகள் புத்தகத்தின் மெய்ய கருத்து டாக்டர் கலாமின் மாறாது 2020க்குள் இந்தியா வளர்ச்சி அடைந்த நாடாக மாற வேண்டும் என்று இலக்குதான். அந்த மாற்றம் நிறைவேறுவதற்கான வழிகளை கலாம் அவர்கள் 5 முக்கிய தேசத்திறன் துறைகளால் முன்னிலைப்படுத்தி விளக்குகிறார். இதில் புரா, அதாவது ப்ரொவைடிங் அர்பன் அம்யூனிட்டிஸ் இன் ரூரல் ஏரியாஸ், கிராமப்புறங்களுக்கு நகர்ப்புற வசதிகளை வழங்குவதற்கான அவருடைய திட்டம். கிராமங்களின் வளர்ச்சி இல்லாமல் இந்தியாவின் ஒட்டுமொத்த வளர்ச்சி முழுமை அடையாது என்று கலாம் ஆழமாக நம்பினார். இந்த திட்டத்தை அவர் இறுதியால் மின் அணு மற்றும் அறிவுசார் தொடர்புகள் மூலம் கிராம குடும்பங்களை சுயசார்புடையதாக ஆக்குவதற்கான ஒரு விரிவான உத்தியாக முன்வைத்தார். குடியரசுத் தலைவர் பதவியை ஒரு அதிகாரத்தின் பீடமாக பார்க்காமல் தேசத்தின் லட்சியத்தை முன்வைத்ததற்கான ஒரு தளம் ஆக பயன்படுத்தினார். முக்கியமாக அவர் இளைஞர்கள் உள்பட பொதுமக்களுடன் வைத்திருந்த ஆழமான பொறுப்பு அவர் ஆயிரக்கணக்கான கடிதங்களுக்கும் மின் அஞ்சனங்களுக்கும் அவர் தனிப்பட்ட முறையில் பதிலளிப்பு சாதாரண குடிமக்களுக்கும் உயரிய பதவிகளுக்கும் இடையே ஒரு பாலமாக செய்யப்பட்டார். இதன் மூலம் அவர் மக்கள் ஜனாதிபதி என்ற நிலையில் அவர் பெயரை நிலைநிறுத்தினார். தேசத்தின் லட்சியங்களை மற்றும் நோக்கங்களை தவிர்த்து திருப்பு முனைகள் புத்தகம் நிர்வாகம் மற்றும் தலைத்துவத்தில் ஒரு பாடமாக உள்ளது. So the speech and the book review that I gave till now was in Tamil. I believe many people here who are sitting are more comfortable with the language which is English, and I believe that is fortunately or unfortunately the current situation of India, where we have incorporated a foreign language. But nevertheless, this is a very beautiful book that I happened to read, and thanks to Mami who gave me this opportunity to read this book. And we have all been knowing about Kalam as a person who is more towards logic, technological advancement, science, and that particular field wherein we accredit it to the left side of our brain, but then apparently a right side of the brain, as some school of thought says, is also correlated with artistic expressions, with linguistic progress, with the choice of words and vocabulary. And when you will read this book, we'll also equally recognize that Mr. Kalam, whose birthday, Dr. Kalam, whose birthday we are celebrating today, the way we talk about his achievements in different scientific fields, you'll feel that the book which he has written is none less than that of a person who is so much into literature, into words, into vocabulary, the choice of words that he makes, the clarity of thought, the clarity of mind, the reader, the empathy that goes into, is all that I want to put forward in this book review. And this book review I would like to conclude with a very humble note and a tribute towards Kalam and his entire family, that we are here as a reason for celebrating his birthday, is that everyone should read his book Turning Points as well as Wings of Fire in any language which is available near to you, because again, language is just a medium and thoughts are the main reason why we all are here together, right? So with that message, I would like to wish you all a very happy birth anniversary celebration of Dr. Abdul Kalam. Nandri, Vanakkam.
Before, we request Dr. Narayanan to felicitate Atharva. He is a young lecturer in Pillai College of Management. Before we proceed further to listen to Riddhi, we have somebody whose time is very, very precious. The Senior Inspector of Vashi Police Station, Mr. Shashikant Chandorkar, is with us. And without their cooperation, no program can ever take place. We feel it a privilege to welcome and felicitate. We request him to felicitate Mr. Savant. Thank you, sir. Sandeep, sorry. We also request to Dr. Narayan to felicitate Mr. Sandeep. Thank you very much, sir. Without the support of local police and their guidance, this function would not have taken place. We always need your support and patronage for all our future activities. Now I request the prize winner of the essay competition, Miss Riddhi, to say a few words about her essay. Please tell the title of your essay also. This essay contest was conducted by Navi Mumbai Science Foundation, and it's an inter-school essay competition on space.
Good morning, respected dignitaries and everyone present here. I am Riddhi Jariwala from Don Bosco School, and I am going to explore the tools available for us to study the universe. Galileo Galilei once said, "The universe is a book written in language of mathematics, and its secrets await those who can read it." As we embark on the journey to unravel the mysteries of cosmos, we find ourselves equipped with an array of tools that enable us to study the universe in unprecedented ways. From ancient scientists who gazed up at stars to modern scientists using modern equipments, technology has advanced in many ways. The first, most important tool available for us are the telescopes, which act like windows to the universe. Telescopes are broadly of two types. First one, optical telescopes like the Hubble Space Telescope and the Devastal Optical Telescope gather and focus light to create magnified images. Radio telescopes are instruments designed to detect radio waves from astronomical sources. Second tool available for us are the spacecraft and probes. They help us to dive into the unknown and transmit invaluable data from the farthest reaches of our solar system and beyond. Missions like Aditya L1, Mangalyaan, Chandrayaan were all carried out using spacecraft. India is planning for its first human space flight, Gaganyaan. Next is the space stations and satellites, which act like celestial laboratories. Scientists conduct experiments in microgravity. For example, the International Space Station has facilitated groundbreaking research in the field of space study. Many other observatories and satellites also add up to the information about the universe. As said by Stephen Hawking, simulation is a powerful tool for understanding complex systems. Theoretical frameworks like computational power and simulations are also of great help. Supercomputers and sophisticated algorithms enable scientists to model complex astrophysical processes like the black hole mergers. Kip Thorne once said, "Gravitational waves are ripples in fabric of space-time." Gravitational wave detectors have opened a new window into the universe, allowing scientists to explore the universe in ways previously impossible. By detecting space-time ripples, scientists gain insight into cataclysmic events like black hole mergers and neutron star collisions. Humanity's quest for understanding has driven innovations and discoveries. The tools available to us keep on increasing. The Voyager program by NASA explores Jupiter and Saturn and is the most distant human-made object from the Earth. The Space Shuttle program introduced world's first reusable satellites. India has also contributed significantly to human understanding about different celestial bodies. It is the first country to land its satellite in its first attempt on Mars. In past decade, the contribution of ISRO is increasing in the field of space research. The tools available for us to study the universe have revolutionized our understanding of the universe. Each tool provides us unique insight into the working of the universe. As rightly said by Neil deGrasse Tyson, the universe is full of mysteries and we have scratched only the surface. We look forward for many more new innovations in field of space study. As technology advances, we will continue to uncover the secrets of the cosmos, inspiring future generations to explore and understand the vast expanse of the universe. Thank you.
Riddhi, please wait. There are 3 prize winners. Dr. Narayanan will bless the children by giving the prizes. And subsequently, we will be distributing the prizes for the science exhibition participant certificates. Then we are all eagerly waiting for Dr. Narayanan to deliver the keynote address. 2 small incidents and then he'll proceed.
அனைவருக்கும் என் மனமார்ந்த வணக்கம். My job is very simple. I have to distribute the prizes for the essay competition. Before that, let me encourage Ms. Riddhi Jariwala for giving a wonderful gist of all the 3 essays together and very nicely delivered in a good short talk. So let me first announce the prizes. The first prize goes to Ms. Riddhi Jariwala. Please. She is in the 11th grade from Don Bosco Senior Secondary School, Nerul. Yeah. This second prize goes to Master Jeffrey D'Souza, 11th standard, from Don Bosco Senior Secondary School, Nerul. The third prize goes to Ms. Avni Naik, 10th standard students from New Horizon Public School, Airoli. This competition was conducted in 2 rounds. The first round was a written test, and then it was followed by oral presentation and an interview in which these 3 students were selected.
The science exhibition project to offer our felicitations and thanks to 4 important persons from ISRO. We request all the 4 of them to come on stage. Mr. Chidambaram, Mr. Sumit-ja, Mr. Vinod and Mr. Jayant. Please come on stage.
Jayant sir.
I now request Dr. V. Narayanan to give the certificates to the 6 teams which took part in the exhibition. 1 team member will come and receive all the 6 certificates. First, I request Team Ignite from Ramravadik Technology. Yash Patil will receive the certificates on behalf of his team, comprising of Arya, Aditya and Abhishek. They are all here. Next, Team Tarang Bharat. Ishita of SIS Graduate School of Technology will collect the certificates for her team comprising of Sakshi and Isha. Next is Team Rudra, Anurag. Anurag will receive the certificates for his team comprising of Atar, Aditya and Asutosh. This is Rudra? Team Rudra. Next is Team Akash Dhwani of SIS Graduate School of Technology. Aryan Takalkar will receive the certificates for his team comprising of Moniuddin. The next team is from Pillai College of Engineering, ANAV Team Udan. Ishika Savni will come and receive the certificates on behalf of her team comprising of Smriti, Sujal and Vansh. The last team, Seaguard. Seaguard, the team from SIS Graduate School of Technology, Yash Verma will receive the certificate for his team comprising of Ritvik, Vinay, Shubham and Vedant. Thank you very much. Sir, I just want to add one more information. All these college children, they are having their semester examinations. I now request Dr. V. Narayanan to deliver the keynote address. We are all very eager and we are waiting to hear you, sir. This is scientist honoring scientist. Oh, it's okay, sir.
பெரும் மதிப்பிற்கும் மரியாதைக்கும் உரிய நவி மும்பை தமிழ்ச் சங்கத்தினுடைய சேர்மன் ராஜஸ்ரீ நாகராஜன், யுவர் பிரசிடென்ட், ஓகே, சேர்மன் ஏகாம்பரம் சார் அவர்களே, பிரசிடென்ட் ஆஃப் த மேனேஜிங் கமிட்டி ராஜஸ்ரீ நாகராஜன் அவர்களே, துணைத் தலைவர் ஐ திங்க் வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட் மீனாட்சி வெங்கடேஷ் அவர்களே, சீனியர் சயின்டிஸ்ட் ஏஎம் பகத் அவர்களே, பெரியோர்களே, நண்பர்களே, உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் எனது அன்பு கலந்த வணக்கம். Along with me, my daughter Divya is also here. So let me express our greetings to each and every one of you. நான் தமிழில் பேசணுன்னு தான் நினச்சேன், but then I was advised to speak in English, and it is appropriate to speak in English because so many students are there. Very namaskar, very good evening to all of you. It is a great honor and privilege for me to be with you for the celebration of the birthday celebration of one of the greatest son of the soil, the people's president, a missile man, a rocket person, a nuclear scientist, APJ, former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And there is a small connection between me and him. Number one, his date of birth is October 15th and my date of birth is also October 15th. Second connection is he started his career in ISRO in a group called Composites Group, Composite Materials Group. He only started that group. And then later he became the project director of SLV-3 and then moved out of ISRO in 1983. And 1984, February 1st, I had the great privilege to join in the group which was started by APJ Abdul Kalam sir. And when you talk about APJ Abdul Kalam sir, I think if I have to speak about him, I have to speak at least 1 hour. But then I am not going to venture into that. Very nicely, it was talked about him. Now, first of all, let me congratulate and compliment all the award winners who have been awarded and recognized on the stage on the birthday celebration, and all the engineering students or the college students who have exhibited outstanding talent in exhibiting couple of exhibits. Really, I cannot imagine about a drone 40 or 50 years back when we were students. Madam, you will accept with me. 50 years back, who can imagine a college student making a drone? Today we are seeing drone working models, not models, working models. So let me congratulate and compliment all the people. And when I came, there was a thing which was shown on the monitoring of the sea. And he didn't do any mistake. Exactly, he was talking about the length of the seashore. Because there are two numbers. One is if you take straight distance 7,500 kilometers, we have the seashore length. And if you take all the curved path, it will come close to 12,000 kilometers. So that's what he was addressing. And நான் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நான் ஒரு சாதாரண ஒரு குடும்பத்தில் பிறந்து தான், சாதாரண ஒரு வில்லேஜில் இது பண்ணி தான், ஒரு சாதாரண ஒரு கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூலில் படித்து தான் ஐ ஹவ் கம் டு திஸ் லெவல். In my village, generally people don't get the opportunity to study beyond 5th standard because it was so economically very backward village, very humble village. And first and foremost, I have to thank my parents who really gave the great opportunity for us to study. Second thing, I consider all my teachers. You know, there can be, somebody can be Hindu, somebody can be Christian, somebody can be Muslim, doesn't matter, and we all pray well. But I don't think when you go to a temple, church or mosque, of course you pray and you come back. I don't think we have seen directly God. God we see in some form. But I have always seen God in the face of my teachers. Primary school teacher to my PhD teacher I have seen. Whenever I talk to them, I look at that I am sitting in front of the God only. So on this occasion, let me also thank them for their contribution in grooming me. Then my family members, my villagers. In fact, when I got the chairman post after 41 years of service in ISRO, I went to my native place for the prayer, also to take the blessing of all the people irrespective of the age group, starting from elder to youngsters. Because that is very, very important. Now coming to today's function, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir's birthday celebration. October 15, 1931 was a historical day. That was the birthday of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I feel proud to share with you the major contributions of Abdul Kalam. I think most of you will be knowing. First of all, Indian space program was started in the year 1962. And it was in the year 1969, first launch vehicle, the SLV-3 was launched, and it was unsuccessful. And 1980, we had the successful launch. And India joined the elite group of few nations which had the capability to build the launcher and launch successfully. And he was the project director of that project. He was the first project director of Indian launch vehicle program. And subsequently, today we are having lot of rockets. One of the rocket, PSLV, I think every month we are going to have a launch. And he was responsible for evaluation of the configuration of that PSLV rocket. And when India got independence, 97.5% people were below the poverty line. And today, we are economically fourth in the country. Economically fourth, and a significant progress. And when you talk about the below the poverty line, the English word probably sometime you will not get the correct feeling. You know what is the meaning of below the poverty line? And I still remember when I was studying 5th standard, 1969-70, that time frame, my village in Kanyakumari district, out of 150 families, hardly 50% people only used to take more than one time per day food. 50% people are taking only one time food. That was the meaning of that below the poverty line. From that stature, today we have come to fourth status. And education, we were below average. When we got independence, hardly 12% people were only literate, and around 2,450, if I am correct, is the number of primary schools in the country. And today, there was no IIT, no IIM, no All India Institute of Medical Science, nothing. And today, we have grown, almost 79.7% people are literate, and lot of higher education institutes have come in this country, and something around more than 14 lakh schools are there. And coming to the defense sector, there were no missiles. There were no proper equipments to safeguard us. And Abdul Kalam sir was the chief executive of the integrated guided missile program in DRDO, responsible for the development of lot of missiles, Agni, Prithvi, and integrated program. 5 missiles were started. And today, when you talk about Operation Sindoor, actually India is a country, fantastic country. We don't really go and try to spoil the peaceful environment of other countries. But it is our responsibility to protect us. And Operation Sindoor was one of the very successful program and ensuring safety of every citizens of the country. And really, today, whatever foundation he made those days have really helped. Also, along with that, I want to make a statement. Being a person from ISRO, our satellites worked fantastically well and ensured proper operation of Sindoor operation. And he was the scientific advisor for the different ministries and Secretary DRDO. It's not a small post. Secretary Defense Research Organization is not a small post. And he has contributed for the Pokhran nuclear explosion. So when I look at him, what type of person he is? He was a launch vehicle man, he was a missile man, he was a nuclear scientist. More than all, he was a very good human being. Very good human being. Probably I had a lot of experience, I may share one or two. And as chairman of Technology Information Forecasting and Assessment Council, he arrived at the technical vision of 2020, which put a strong roadmap for transforming India into a developed country. Of course, we could not reach the developed status, but then we are nearing to that status. He was principal scientific advisor to the government of India. From a humble background, coming to that is not that easy. And he strongly believed igniting the minds of youngsters is one of the greater service what he can do. And he has ignited the minds of lot of people, lot of youngsters. And he was the president of the India 2002 to 2007. You all know what happened at that point of time. He was considered, he is the people president, and the president office was open to all the common people. And during his school and college days, he was a self-confident boy to be successful. The powerful feeling he experienced was his desire to be more than what he was at that moment. To succeed in his mission, as you all will agree with me, he had single-minded devotion and in single-minded devotion. He strongly believed, and he has written in the Wings of Fire, that book, the total commitment is the pivotal quality for those who wants to reach top of their profession. A total commitment, probably, again, these English words we have to really understand, total commitment. Because of that only he has succeeded and he has given that path to us. He practiced learning as a continuous process. He always used to read a lot of things. He had creative leadership qualities. And he always used to tell one thing, dream, but dreams are not the dream what we are talking about when sleeping, when you see the dream. Dreams are meant for not sleeping, so that you will achieve greater targets. He is a great person, great human being, and he has given a great path to all of us, and I am extremely happy to be here for the celebration of this greatest son of soil, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Let me thank all of you for giving me that great opportunity. And I would like to share one or two experiences directly what I had with him. My first experience. I have joined in ISRO 1984, February 1st. It was somewhere in April or May time frame. ISRO, when I joined, one of the greatest person, again a greatest person, Professor Satish Dhawan was the chairperson. Why we call Satish Dhawan as a greater person? He was an institution builder and a great person. I will tell one example. 1979, first launcher, the SLV-3 was unsuccessful. And, generally, whenever launch is over, you may be seeing that we all go to the press and we address the press along with chairman. Chairman told Kalam, you need not come, I am going to the press. He went and declared, he is the person responsible for the failure and nobody else need to be blamed. He need to be blamed and he will come back after a year. This is what he declared. And after 1 year, 1980, when the second SLV-3 was successful, he has not gone to the press to face the press. He asked Kalam to go and face the press and declare the success. That is what is the great Professor Satish Dhawan. Can you imagine when there is a success, India is going to become a world leader, first time accomplishment a launch vehicle. The chairman ISRO doesn't go and face the press and he allowed the project team to go. Such a great person he is, and I have direct experience with him. He is such a great person. Kalam has come to this level. There are a lot of people contributing. Of course, his parents, teachers, all are. But Satish Dhawan contribution is a great contribution for Kalam to reach to this stature. And he has 1984 from Professor Satish Dhawan, the charge is handed over to the next chairman, Professor U.R. Rao. And he is visiting Thiruvananthapuram, if my memory is correct, April, he is visiting. So I was a small boy, just joined at the age of just 18. I have joined in ISRO. And when Chairman ISRO comes, there will be a lot of people with him. Y plus security, so many security staffs, so many senior directors, all senior directors, everybody. So I was standing in one corner, people told Kalam has come. So I wanted to see Abdul Kalam, sir. Before that I have seen only the photograph. So I was trying to go, because chairman is there and some 10 photographers, videographers, so many press people, so many full team is there. When we were looking at Kalam sir is not there. Then I asked probably whether I am missing something. Then they told us Kalam has come. Where he was standing, when we were standing, he was talking with the ITI operators, machine operators, he was with them, talking to them. That is what is my first experience. Whenever chairman comes or a chief guest comes, most of the people will be rounding with them only. But he was not with that team. He was with the juniors talking, inquiring him about their family background, about their health, about their job. This is what the first scene I was seen about Kalam. Another thing, yes, there was a fantastic talk made on the Wings of Fire text book. This is the first book I have read end to end without break. First page to last page, continuously I have read. After reading the book, it had made great impact in me. What is the impact? You know, to take satellites, we need rocket engines. The difference between rocket engines and car engines, functionally, there is no difference. The car, what it is doing? It takes either human being or objects from one place to another place. Rocket does same job only. It takes either satellite from ground to orbit or human being from ground to orbit. But there is a couple of small differences. Difference is, the car in Mumbai with this traffic, even though capability is maybe 120 km per hour, maximum 60 to 70 km per hour only it can travel. Whereas to place a Chandrayaan 3 in the space, we have to give 37,000 km per hour velocity we have to give. So such a rocket engine we have to develop. And the cryogenic rocket engine technology was denied, and then we have developed. I will come back to that little later. And we wanted to do a modeling and simulation of that rocket engine. And it was 1993. We were discussing with Russians. They gave a quote for 2 crore rupees. And then, to buy a TV set, you need to have a brochure. At least 4 or 5 pages will be there. This was for 2 crore, only 2 pages. Which chairman can clear? So, our chairman ISRO, we requested, this is an important software we have to develop. We need. Then he came for negotiation with Russians. And Russians told one thing, if at all we are having technology, this cannot be spared with India. And then the responsibility was put on me and my team. And we don't know where to start, how to proceed, and I have also registered for my PhD in the same area. After studying this book, even today I was explaining to one of my friends, the entire equation of the cryogenic rocket engine was written continuously. There were 30-page equations written. And the software was developed. With that, really the book influenced me. The total commitment is a pivotal quality for those who wants to reach the top of their profession. This was really in my mind, and it was that which really driven me to write that program continuously. And today that software is available in front of us. If you ask what is the worth of the software, today it may be more than 50 to 100 crore is the type of software what we are having. And whenever you talk to Abdul Kalam, number one, whenever I have seen, I used to set great targets. Whenever I see him. And whenever I see him, I used to think that when you grow in the ladder, your character should become so good. Otherwise, it is no use of that growing in the hierarchy in the official activities. So this is what is Abdul Kalam ji. Now, dear friends, coming to India, today India is a different country. Yes, when we got independence in 1947, so many people were not having proper food grain. Today, at that point of time, we were trying to import food grain. Today, we are a net exporter of food grain. The country has reached that stage. Education, there was no IITs, no IIMs, no All India Institute of Medical Science. And I want to tell I am a proud product of the first IIT, the IIT Kharagpur, which was started in the year 1951. And I have completed PhD and MTech from that IIT. And I am a proud alumni, not only because of the high standard of the IIT. There is another important reason for that. I don't know how many of you are aware. The reason for starting IIT Kharagpur in IIT Kharagpur, there is a reason. Kharagpur is a place which is 70 kilometers away from Calcutta. And during independence time, it was full of forest. All our freedom fighters, there was a Hijili retention camp. They were kept there. And now also there are shells. There are 2 types of prisons. First type of prison, fully closed, only 58 centimeter length and 28 centimeter width. This is the only opening. somebody is put inside, this is the only contact from the outside world. I don't know whether people are given water, food, I don't know. People used to say somebody is locked there, that is the end of their life. And that jails are there even today. And there is second type of cells, 3 sides totally closed and 1 side opened and with lot of iron rods. And when somebody is put inside, outside full of forest with snakes, everything. And please understand, daytime they are seeing snakes and nighttime no light, nothing. And you please understand what will be their mindset. For what? For asking for freedom. So the freedom what we have got is earned with the great sacrifice of great people. I want to advise the youngsters, you please understand, read the history of how we got freedom. That will give you motivation to contribute for the growth of our country. And I am proud because I studied in a campus. Whenever I go, even 3 months back I went, I never missed to go to that place and take oath and come out. And of course, that is the first IIT. And when you talk about the health system, you know, when we got independence, the average life of Indians were just 32 years. 32 years means people were dying at the age of 25 to 40. And from that, 10 weeks back, the average healthy life of Indian has become 72. What type of great growth in the health sector, what has happened? And COVID, you know how COVID was handled by India. Even developed countries were suffering and we have got phenomenal growth. Take science and technology as an area, there is phenomenal growth. And one of the very important departments is the Department of Space. I thought I must talk at least something about Department of Space here. And it was 1962 the space program was started. 1963 November 21st was a very, very important day. That is the day we launched the first tiny rocket from Indian soil, a small rocket. And that rocket was given by USA. That rocket was given by USA and a payload was given by France, and we assembled together and we launched from Indian soil. At that point of time, we were 70 years behind developed nations in the space technology. 70 years. And 50 years back, 1st August 1975, first time we have demonstrated the application. 2,400 television sets were kept in 2,400 villages in 6 states of India. And a satellite signal was passed through all the television sets and demonstrated for the first time mass communication through satellite technology. And that satellite signal was given by again USA from ATS-6 satellite. And they were having all communications. And at that point of time, we were moving our tiny rockets, you know, by which vehicle? Bicycles, old bicycles. We were tying with ropes and we were moving. That was the stature of India. From that, this year, I took over as Chairman-ISRO on January 13th. This year, July 30th was again historical day for India. We had a launch of a satellite called NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar Satellite. And one SAR payload and the antenna was realized by America, JPL, by spending 10,300 crore. 10,300 crore. A similar payload we have realized with much lower cost. And entire satellite was built by Indians in India. And the satellite was launched successfully. The satellite was launched successfully by Indian rocket perfectly in the orbit. And today we are rubbing shoulder to shoulder with the developed nations. Please understand, getting a donation of a tiny rocket and today with our own rocket launching huge satellites of America, what is a phenomenal growth. And if I summarize, from 1963 2003 to till today, 4,000 plus sounding rockets we have launched from Indian soil, 4,000 plus. And launch vehicles, SLV-3, the capability was just 35 kg, and we have built 6 generations of launches, and the heaviest satellite launcher is the Mark 3. That is the model of the rocket what is available in front of you, capable of placing 10,000 kg in the low Earth orbit. That is the model. And the first launch was not successful, of course partially successful. And again, after I took over as the chairman on 13th January, 29th January, we had a great task in our hand. The 100th launch vehicle we had to launch. You can understand, that is my first launch after becoming the chairman. And dear friends, I want to tell, it was a perfect launch. And we have written in the golden letters in Indian history that 100th launch vehicle launch of ISRO is a successful launch, and we have written in the golden letters. In the area of satellites, it was 19th April 1975, 50 years back, we launched the first Aryabhatta satellite. This satellite, the technology, lot of support we got from USSR, and it was launched by USSR launcher because we were not having any launch vehicle at that point of time. And from that beginning till today, we have built, conceived, designed and built 133 satellites, and we have launched for the common man of this country. And the heaviest satellite is the GSAT-11 high throughput communication satellite, 6,000 kg satellite, right now working successfully in the orbit. In the area of application, as I told, 50 years back there was no space application in the country. And we had demonstrated first space application exactly 50 years back, 1975, 1st August. Till today, there are 55 space applications. In fact, at that point of time, people used to question why the space program is required for our country. People are suffering for food, no shelter, no proper cloth, no education, no infrastructure, and what for the space program is. Today, I want to tell there are 55 applications. And if I have to talk about application, then I have to miss the flight, because it will take a lot of time. But a couple of things I have to tell. Earth observation. We are contributing for ensuring the food security, water security, monitoring the forest fire, disaster warning and mitigation, television broadcasting, telecommunication, telemedicine, connecting trains real time, connecting automobile vehicles real time, ensuring safety and security of every citizen of country through satellite program, monitoring the borders using satellite, and so many applications. Now, if I tell like this, probably you will not understand, because I have told something. But let me explain a little bit. Television broadcasting, I think you all may be knowing, 35 years back, there was a Hindi program called Chitragar, and Tamil program Oliyum Oliyum. And what is that program? Every week you used to get Friday some 5 songs. If you miss that songs, you have to wait for one more week. Am I right? And same song will not come. You cannot see same song, and you have to wait one more week. Today, is it that situation? How many channels, how many things, and really space has done great thing towards that. Television, telecommunication. From Mumbai, some 40 years back, if you have to make a phone call. Madam, when you came here? 91. Probably 91, if you have to make a phone call, you have to go to a trunk booth, wait there, and at least after 1.5 hours only you will get the connection. And I don't know your experience. I have got this bad experience. After getting the connection, sometimes you will get disconnected. Then all people who are in the queue, they will ensure that you are thrown out and coming once again in the queue. And this used to be the situation. Today, can you raise the hand? How many people are not having mobile in the hand? Can you raise the hand? Hello students, can you raise the hand? Who are all not having mobile? My God, everybody is having mobile, and even foreign connection within few seconds you get. That is a revolution which has happened in the telecommunication. In the area of train connectivity, today 8,700 trains we have connected real time. Some time back, if somebody is coming from Chennai to Mumbai by train, your relatives are coming to the railway station, if you have to go and receive, surely some of you would have got the fantastic experience. You go to the station, after going to the station only you will understand the train is coming 3 hours late. What you can do? You sit there, and after 3 hours only, railway department will tell another 2 hours delay. What you can do? You cannot come back and go, and you have to wait. And this used to be the situation. Today, 8,700 trains you have connected real time through the mobile. You can see where the train is coming, when it is reaching, everything is done. And we are going to connect all the trains in real time very shortly. Disaster warning and mitigation. Disaster warning and mitigation. There was a time when there is a disaster. Orissa, there was a cyclone. How many people we lost? 10,000 people we lost. 10,000. And 2005 tsunami. I don't know how many of you are aware. And my village is hardly 1.5 kilometers from the seashore. So we know what was the effect. How many people we lost. Today, we are in a position to monitor even sea waves through the satellite and understand the wave pattern, and we can declare whether it is tsunami wave or ordinary wave. That is the type of development which has taken place. And let it be flood. You can criticize always. Everybody can criticize others. But to some level, even though we have not solved the problem totally, the loss of life because of the disaster, to great extent we have solved the problem. At least you inform, advance and move the people. That is the area we have contributed. And India is having almost 12,000 kilometers seashore. And those days when I was a school children, 50% of my classmates were from seashore. And I have seen with my own eyes their father or brother going to sea for catching fish. What they carry? In a small tiffin carrier, they carry tapioca pieces, few pieces. And sometime after 2 days, 3 days, they come back with tired, nothing they have got. Today I want to tell, using the satellite data, daily we are informing 9 lakh fishermen, 9 lakh. And probably you may be thinking this space secretary is talking about fishing and fishermen, what is the connection? Through that information, people go and catch the fish and they come. Per year, the profit through this alone is 25,000 plus crore. And the government of India budget to ISRO is just 50% of that budget. That is what is done. And food security. At least I should tell. Yeah, please sit. Don't worry. We are leaving 8 o'clock. So food security. How we contribute. How we contribute. Whenever we grow paddy, wheat, through the satellite we can assess. We can assess what is going to be the yield and take action whether we have to import, export and decide. Today we can monitor forest fire. We are working on, even day forest today I was discussing real time or advanced forecasting of lightning. Yes, in UP, lot of people lose life because of the lightning even today. So we are working in multiple areas. A country which was moving rocket parts in bicycles and satellite for a test, we moved in bullock cart in Bangalore in early 80s. Bullock cart, you can see, Google. Today 9 places we are number 1 in the world, 9 places. Chandrayaan 1 finding water molecule on the moon, we are number 1 in the world along with the USA. Chandrayaan 2, we could not succeed in the first attempt, it was a hard landing. But we have placed an orbiter. You know who is having the best camera in the moon's orbit today? Any guesswork? India is having the best camera in the moon orbit, 32 centimeter resolution. And our photograph is the best photograph from moon. We are number 1 in the field. And Chandrayaan 3, We are the only country and first country successfully soft landed near South Pole of Moon on 23rd August 2023, and we are the only country till today successfully soft landed. And we had lot of discoveries through that, and we have donated to the scientific community. Mars orbiter mission. You know, to go to Mars orbit, we have to travel 68 crore kilometer path. Direct distance is something around 40 crore. But in the curved path, you have to go 68 crore kilometer. I think if you do a small calculation with 0.1 degree error, if you go, where you will reach. And not only going there, after going there, the satellite is going with something around 28,000 plus kilometer per hour velocity. We have to, near Mars, we have to reduce the velocity and we have to capture. For that, the engine has to be operated after 295 days. I think that I was talking about car engine. If you are going, madam, if you are going on vacation to Chennai and come back after 2 months and start your car, you will understand what is the problem in restarting after 60 days. Here we have to restart the engine after 295 days. And it was perfectly done and captured. Till today, India is the only country and first country succeeded Mars orbiter mission in the first attempt. None of the developed country could do. It was 1957. It was 1957. Sputnik, the first satellite, man-made satellite, was launched in the orbit by Russia. Russia placed 37 satellites in the orbit using a single rocket. We debated, discussed, we decided we will place 100 satellites using a single rocket and make world record. And you know, placing 100 satellites is easy, but it should not hit each other. And it is history that India is the first country which placed more than 100 satellites, 104 satellites using a single rocket, and we were number one in that. And cryogenic rocket engine, as I told, we use liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. And without that technology, we cannot have meaningful program. And early 90s, 1993, 94 time frame, 5 countries in the world had this technology, and the technology was denied to India. It was denied to India. In fact, Russia was ready to support, but then geopolitical reason, the technology transfer could not take place. And just I have completed 890 with first rank M.Tech in cryogenic engineering from IIT Kharagpur, joined back in ISRO again. And it was a great insult. In fact, we were sent to Russia for study, and I was also there. And we were thrown out of the country. And we came back and started our program. Today, to our credit, 3 cryogenic propulsion systems we have developed, and India is one among 6 countries having that technology with us. Not only one among 6 countries. When we developed the second cryogenic propulsion system, the cryogenic rocket engine, there were 2 project directors. I was the 3rd project director towards the last 5 years. And we wanted to make world record. And thanks to our chairman, 2 chairmen, Dr. Radhakrishnan, Dr. Kiran Kumar, they were with us, guiding us, helping us. I was the project director. And today we have made 3 world records in that development, a technology which was denied. With the minimum time between the engine test to flight, we have succeeded 28 months. Other countries have taken average 6 years, minimum 34 months. And only with 3 hardware we have succeeded. Other countries have taken 6 to 7 hardware. And in fact, I want to tell, when I made a presentation in the international forum, with 3 engines, 24 months we are going to succeed. You know, I was not like this little 10 years back. I was having all black hair. The audience was having, most of the people, gray hair. A question was asked to me, what other countries have done? Then I had to explain. That country who were asking the question, they realized 11 engines, and 6 years they took. Then they told, you know this, 11 engines you have made, and we have succeeded, and 6 years you have taken, and you are telling me 3 engines, 24 months you will succeed. Are you joking in this forum? This was the question asked to me. Then I had to, how to answer? Then I told, whatever answer today I am giving you are not going to accept, we will come back after 24 months and discuss. And dear friends, I want to tell, after 28 months we have succeeded, and we have made 3 world records. And we have done a cryogenic stage level test using 5,000 kg hydrogen. And other countries have taken average 8 to 10 months. Minimum time taken by a country was 68 days. We put a target of 34 days. And we have succeeded in 34 days. And we have made the 3rd world record. Thereby, after Modi ji took over as the Prime Minister of India, a country which was not having satellite technology, we have realized a 1000 kg communication satellite launched and donated to South Asian countries. Donated. And a country which was not having satellite technology, not having rocket technology, just 50 years back, we have launched 433 satellites of 34 countries from Indian soil using Indian rockets till today. And today, India is having a satellite called Aditya L1 to study the sun. And India is the 4th country having a satellite to study the sun. Successfully we are studying. And this year, January 16th was another historical day. 2 satellites has to be docked. You know, docking, imagine 2 cars are going in Bombay Road. One car your father is going, another car your mother is going. And with 100 km/h speed. And if it has to be connected without hitting, without stopping, you can understand, you know, what type of difficulty it is. 2 satellites rotating with 28,000 km/h in space, using a set of algorithms, cameras, propulsion system. We have to dock, slow down, align in space and dock. And we have succeeded, and India is the 4th country succeeding in the docking experiment. That too, it was done this year. And today, 56 satellites are in the orbit and doing fantastic job for ensuring safety and security, ensuring food security, ensuring entertainment program, monitoring the border. So many things are done. And these numbers are going to be increased to 3 times in another 3 years time frame. And we are working towards that. And you know, recently Subhashnu Shukla, you all may be knowing, he is my colleague working in ISRO. He was an Air Force pilot. Right now he is with ISRO. He is an ISRO employee. And he was sent safely to space and brought back safely. And when I say he was sent safely, ISRO had got a great role to play. He was sent to space on 25th June. And originally the launch was scheduled on 11th June. You can now go through the news items. And 10th early morning we came to know, I was also camping in Kennedy Space Center along with my team. We came to know there was a problem in the rocket. There was a leakage. And we went and stopped the rocket launch. Americans cleared and the rocket countdown was going on. But after a few discussions, I was very particular and Indians were very particular, the launch cannot take place. We stopped the launch. And it was really a difficult situation and rocket was stopped. And when they went and inspected, there was a big crack in one of the line. And everything was corrected. And if the rocket would have taken place that day, it would have been a catastrophic failure. And it is Indian education system, ISRO training, which ensured safe travel of 4 astronauts. So we are, today I can say that we are second to none, even in identifying a problem and stopping a human spaceflight program. We are working on human spaceflight activities. And Honorable Prime Minister has given great guidelines and direction. And by 2035, we are going to have our own space station. By 2040, 2027, we are going to send our own Gaganyatri using our rocket. We are working towards that. And we are going to have every month one rocket launch. This month something is planned, next month something is planned. And today we are working on a rocket. You know, this SLV-3, the capability was 35 kg to low Earth orbit. Today we are working on a rocket which has to take 80,000 kg to low Earth orbit. And the rocket height is something around 35 to 40-story building height, you can imagine. I think Bombay, you can see the building heights and you can imagine. So we are working that type of rockets. We are working on Chandrayaan-4, which will take sample, land and take sample and bring back sample, and we are going to study. We are working on Mars lander mission, and we are working on Venus mission, and we are working on space station, and lot more. And when I talk about all these things, just before I conclude, let me just make a couple of statements on my contributions. Even though it is fully a teamwork, number one, Chandrayaan-2, when there was a setback, there was a national level committee constituted with 10 members. 10 members to study the reason for the setback and give recommendation for Chandrayaan 3. And we were given just 1 month time. It is a very tough job, and almost 500 people were not sleeping for more than 3 to 4 hours per day, and we completed the job in 1 month and gave more than hundreds of recommendations. Today we have succeeded Chandrayaan 3, and I was so blessed to be the chairperson of that committee, which was constituted by Honorable Prime Minister. And the technology which was denied, cryogenic technology, I had the great role to play as the project director, and during that time when I was the project director, we had made 3 world records. And I had the great blessing to lead the entire launch vehicle activities, rocket activities, as the PMC chairman. You know, the Gaganyaan program, sending our own brothers or sisters to space. There is a national level certification board. Without that board clearance, nothing can go inside. So I have the opportunity to work as the Gaganyaan certification board chairman for 4 years. Now I have handed over, because when I have become chairman, I have handed over to my colleague. And thereby, I want to tell, it was a great journey in ISRO. And I want to tell to youngsters, if I summarize the ISRO activities, the ISRO activity, when we started, we were 70 years behind the advanced countries. By 2040, we will be in par with any other developed countries in terms of launcher, satellite application, and we are going to contribute the Viksit Bharat 2047. And I don't have any doubt our country, under the leadership and guidance of Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, the country will become a developed country. Because every sector is growing. Let it be education, let it be any sector you take, it is growing and growing. And we have the great responsibility to contribute. And when it comes to youngsters, what is very, very important is, please grow as a good human being. When you are studying, academic records are important, but overall personality development is very, very important. Overall personality development is very, very important. And I used to strongly believe, and I used to strongly advocate, the growth of a youngster is only in your hand and only in your heart. And you know, Thirukural, there is a Kural, Vellathanedu Malarnittam Mandradam Ullathanedu Uyarvu. The meaning is, the length of the stem of lotus in a pond is depending upon the depth of water in that pond. Same way, the growth of individual is depending upon your heart. And if you are good, you will grow well. No doubt about that. Be good. And be a responsible, disciplined citizen. Be a responsible, disciplined son or daughter. And whatever role you have to play, you have to be a disciplined character. Be a good human being. Grow well. Contribute for the society. And respect elders. You know, I strongly advocate that the wholehearted blessing from parents is an important requirement for somebody to grow. You will not get just like that the wholehearted blessing unless you exhibit some qualities. Every parent will bless, but wholehearted blessing has to come from elders, peers, villagers, and your own colleagues, and that has to come. Competition is required, but healthy competition is required. And always study well. And the country has got lot of opportunities you can contribute. And in ISRO today we are succeeding because we always think that the country and the organization is above individuals. Individuals are not above the country. So we have to contribute. Take the example of Abdul Kalam. When he completed his tenure as the president, you know what wealth he had in the hand, with what he came out. I don't want to talk politics, but I have to tell a couple of things. Take Kamaraj as a Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. You all know what was the wealth at the end of the day. He had 9 years, he was the Chief Minister, what he had. And what type of contribution. Every day one primary school is getting opened. What type of great contribution. And I want to tell all political leaders, they have played their role excellently, and the country is in the growing path. Dear friends, first of all, let me thank the organizers for giving me the great opportunity to come here. And here I have come mainly to take the blessing of elders mainly to take the blessing of elders to lead a great organization, ISRO, to much greater heights under the direction and guideline of our Honorable Prime Minister of India. And whenever you pray, please think about us and think about the growth of the country, and please bless us. And with that, let me once again thank the organizers for giving me the great opportunity, that too on the birthday celebration of the greatest, one of the greatest son of the soil, APJ Abdul Kalam. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We are literally in the sky, and I now request our Assistant Secretary, Mr. Ramaya, to say a few words of vote of thanks.
ஹலோ, அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். நவி மும்பை தமிழ்ச்சங்கத்தின் அறங்காவலர் குழு மற்றும் நிர்வாக குழுவின் சார்பில் இன்றைய விழாவிற்கு தலைமை தாங்கி சிறப்பித்த இஸ்ரோ தலைவர் முனைவர் திரு வி நாராயணன் ஐயா அவர்களுக்கும் அவர்களுடைய மகள் திவ்யா அவர்களுக்கும் மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இன்றைய விழாவுக்கு சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக வந்திருந்து விழாவை நடத்தி கொடுத்த மும்பை சயின்ஸ் ஃபவுண்டேஷனின் நிறுவனரும் தலைவருமான முனைவர் திரு அருண் பாகவத் அவர்களுக்கும் சங்கத்தின் மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை பதிவு செய்கிறேன். நவி மும்பை சயின்ஸ் ஃபவுண்டேஷனின் துணைத் தலைவர் முனைவர் ராஜராஜன் அவர்களுக்கும் எங்கள் மனமார்ந்த நன்றி. திருவனந்தபுரம் தமிழ் சங்கத்தைச் சேர்ந்த இஸ்ரோ விஞ்ஞானி திரு எஸ் முருகன் அவர்களுக்கு எங்கள் மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். தனது பல்வேறு அலுவல்களுக்கு இடையே இன்றைய விழாவுக்கு நேரம் ஒதுக்கி பங்கேற்ற நவி மும்பை மாநகராட்சி ஆணையர் திரு கைலாஷ் ஷிண்டே ஐயா அவர்களுக்கும் நமது நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். விழாவிற்கு ஒத்துழைப்பு நல்கிய காவல்துறையினருக்கு எங்கள் நன்றி. இன்றைய விழாவில் கலாம் ஐயாவின் புத்தகங்களை பற்றி சிற்றுரை ஆற்றிய செல்வி தரிசினி வெங்கடேசன் மற்றும் திரு அதர்வா முகுந்த் ஆகிய இருவருக்கும் மும்பை தமிழ் சங்கத்தின் பாராட்டுதல்களையும் நன்றியையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். விழாவில் கட்டுரைக்காக பரிசு பெற்ற பள்ளி மாணவர்களுக்கும் அவர்களுடன் வந்திருந்து விழாவை சிறப்பித்த பெற்றோர்கள், பள்ளிகளின் ஆசிரியர்கள் ஆகியோருக்கு எங்கள் நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். விண்வெளி வெல் என்ற தலைப்பில் தங்கள் தொழில்நுட்பத்திறனை வெளிப்படுத்திய SIS கிராஜுவேட் ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜி, ராம்ராவ் ஆதிக் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜி, பிள்ளை காலேஜ் ஆஃப் இன்ஜினியரிங் கல்லூரிகளைச் சேர்ந்த மாணவர்களுக்கும் அவர்களது ஆசிரியர்கள் மற்றும் கல்லூரி முதல்வர்களுக்கு எங்கள் மனமார்ந்த நன்றி. அப்துல் கலாம் ஐயாவின் பிறந்தநாள் கொண்டாட்டத்தில் இஸ்ரோ தலைவர் திரு வி நாராயணன் அவர்கள் உரையை கேட்டு மகிழ பெருந்திரளாய் வந்து சிறப்பித்த வாசியை சேர்ந்த பள்ளி மாணவ மாணவியர், பள்ளி ஆசிரியர் பெருமக்களுக்கும் அவர்களை அனுப்பி வைத்த நவி மும்பை மாநகராட்சி துணை ஆணையர் திருமதி சங்கம் அம்மையார் அவர்களுக்கும் சங்கத்தின் மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். நம் சங்கத்தின் விழாவுக்கு வருகை தந்து சிறப்பித்துள்ள அனைத்து உறுப்பினர்களுக்கும் அறங்காவலர் குழு மற்றும் நிர்வாக குழுவினரின் மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்வதோடு விழா ஏற்பாடுகளை சிறப்பாக செய்திருந்த அறங்காவலர் குழு நிர்வாக குழு உறுப்பினர்களுக்கும் நன்றி தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். விழாவுக்கு உறுதுணையாக இருந்து உதவிய சித்தேஷ் டெக்கரேட்டர்ஸ், ராஜ் பிரிண்டர்ஸ், நந்தினி கேட்டர்ஸ் சங்க அலுவலர்களான திரு ராஜகோபால், திரு முருகன் யாதவ் மற்றும் துக்கிராம் அவர்களுக்கு மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். வாழ்க தமிழ், வளர்க நவி மும்பை தமிழ் சங்கம் என கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
தேசிய கீதம் அத்துடன் விழா நடைபெறுகிறது. கீழே அனைவருக்கும் விருந்து ஏற்பாடு செய்யப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. முதல் ஃப்ளோரில் சாப்பிட்டு விட்டு போகலாம். जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा, तब शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष माहे, गाहे तव जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत